Hey guys, welcome to this No Woman No Cry by the Fugees guitar lesson. This is a cover of the classic Bob Marley song, so after this guitar tutorial you'll be able to play both songs. I'm Peter the left-handed guitar dude, and on this channel I post weekly guitar tutorials of your favorite songs. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel right now. Also, you'll find the full chord sheets to No Woman No Cry on my Patreon page. Alright, let's get started. Here's what you are going to learn. We start with the chords for No Woman No Cry, then we'll look at the structure of the song. Next up are the two chord progressions, and the meat and potatoes of this guitar lesson is the finger picking you need to play No Woman No Cry by the Fugees. So if you want to learn how to play No Woman No Cry by the Fugees, the first thing you need to know are the chords. The first chord is a C. The second chord is a C with the B in a root. Next up is A minor. Then we have F. And if you can't play that bar chord, here's an easy variation. So here you just play 3 notes. You play the D string, the G string and the B string. And you put your ring finger on the 3rd fret on the D string to play an F. Your second finger on the 2nd fret on the G string. And your first finger on the 1st fret on the B string to play a C. So that's an easy F. And the last chord you need to know is a G. Next up is the structure of the song, and that is pretty straightforward. It's verse, chorus, and verse, chorus. It gets more interesting when we look at the chord progressions in the song. There are 2 chord progressions in this song, one for the verse and one for the chorus. However, it's not that simple, because the chord progression for the verse is actually also used in chorus 2 and chorus 3. So the second chord progression is only played in chorus 1. The rest of the song uses the same chord progression. So I'll first show you the chord progressions, and later on I'll show you how to do the finger picking. So the main chord progression in this song is C, G, A minor, F. C, G, A minor, F. That's it guys, that's 90% of this song. There's only one variation in the first chorus, which we'll come to in a bit, but if you nail these 4 chords, you got this song down. So let's play it together. C, G, A minor, F. C, G, A minor, F. And if you can't play that F, let's do the easy F variation. So the same 4 chords, but the last one is now the easy F. Here we go. So this chord progression is played in each verse and also in the 2nd and 3rd chorus. The only time we have to play a different chord progression is in the 1st chorus. And that is actually the same chord progression as in Bob Marley's original version of No Woman No Cry. So let's play that one now. It also starts with a C, but then a C with a B in the root, A minor, C, F, C, G, again. Okay, let's play it together. Ready? like with the first chord progression, you can also alternate the F chord for an easy variation. So now you have all the pieces of the puzzle. Let's learn how to play No Woman No Cry by the Fugees. Okay, so now you know the two chord progressions. Let's look at the finger picking. So like I said, the first chord progression is used in 90% of the song, so that is by far the most important part to get down. So let's look at that first. So we start with a C chord. And how you play this is with your thumb on the A string, you play the C note here. And then you have your index finger, your middle finger and your ring finger on the 3 strings below it. And then we transition to the G chord. So to get there, we start on the lower E string and we play 3 notes. E, F, G. So open E string, 1st fret, 3rd fret. So now we have so these 3 notes you play with your thumb, and your other fingers, they don't move. They're still on the same strings. And that makes it easy to play the rest of the G chord. So you play these together. Open D, open G and open B. Then we move on to A minor, and to get there we play another small riff, which is B, C, A. So we place our middle finger on the 2nd fret on the A string, and then our ring finger on the 3rd fret, and then an open A. Next up we play the A minor chord in a similar way as we just played the G chord. So you put your fingers on the neck in an A minor shape, and then you play the 3 strings together. That is the D string, the G string and the B string. And together they make an A minor chord. So the full progression sounds like this. So we're almost there, just one missing link, and that is the last part. It's played on the D string. How we play this is we start with an open D, D, and then you place your middle finger on the 2nd fret on the D string. Next up is your ring finger on the 3rd fret, which we play twice, and back to the 2nd fret, which we also play twice. So again. And that's it. And now we're at the end of this chord progression and we start all over. So let's play it in its entirety. here's what it looks like on the body side of the guitar. Let's play it together. Ready? So guys, if you nail this fingerpicking pattern, you know 90% of the song. The only different thing you need to know is the chord progression in the first chorus, and that goes like this. So to play this chorus as the Fugees do on the recording, we start with a C, but our pinky is on the 3rd fret of the E string, playing a G. So we start like this. The C played on the A string. Then with your index finger you play an open G. Your ring finger plays the G on the highest string, the E string. And then your middle finger plays the C on the B string. Then we move on to a C chord with a B in the root. So how I play it is I only keep my index finger on the C on the B string, and my middle finger is on the 2nd fret on the A string. And here we just play the same 4 strings. So if we start at the beginning, and then we move on to A minor. So this is played in the same way, except that the second time we don't play the root A. So the first time is the same as with the 2 chords we just played. But then you don't play the low A again, you just play the other 3 notes. So again, that sounds like this. And now with the other 2 chords added to it. Okay, so that's the first half. The second half sounds like this. So the first chord is a normal C with an open high E string. Here's how it's played. So first you play a C in the root, and then you play the other 3 strings simultaneously. Next up is this little riff. So to play this, we start on the D string on the 3rd fret with your ring finger, then your middle finger on the 2nd fret, open D string, and we end with the ring finger on the 3rd fret on the A string. So again. So combined with the C chord, it sounds like this. So let's just recap what we have so far. So we're almost there. The only missing part is this. So to play that, we'll start with a C chord, and this time the pinky's on the 3rd fret on the E string again for a G. So that's the same as at the beginning of this chord progression. And then the last part is this riff. So to play that, you start on the 3rd fret of the lower E string. Then we move to the A string, open A, B, back to the lower E string, the 3rd fret, and then we end on the 3rd fret on the A string. So here's the full chord progression. So finally I'll show you what it looks like on the other side of the guitar. And again. So finally, here are the 2 different chord progressions if you play them one after the other. And one more time. That's everything you need to know to play No Woman No Cry by the Fugees. Thanks for watching this guitar lesson. You know, I remember buying the album The Score when it first came out, and it was unlike anything I'd ever heard before. Songs like Ready or Not and A Mask immediately became some of my favorites. But there's one song that really stood out to me, and that was the Bob Marley cover No Woman No Cry. Especially the guitar intro, it just sounded so cool. I hope you enjoyed this guitar lesson, and if you did, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to see more videos just like this. To get access to the full guitar tabs for No Woman No Cry by the Fugees, check out my Patreon page. You'll find 2 versions there, one for left-handed guitar players and one for right-handed guitar players. And to wrap this up, let me ask you this one question. What is your favorite song by the Fugees, by Wyclef Jean or by Lauryn Hill? Let me know in the comments below.